Hi, this is Tammy again, and this is Crafty Saturday with the Christmas with the Cricut. The project that I'm doing today is a everyday paper doll project. I'm going to be making paper dolls out of magnets for a crafty little gift to give to a little girl. Did you know that ProboCraft sells magnet sheets? It comes in a 12 by 12 package, sells for $9.99 retail, and you can cut it with your Cricut. This is what it looks like. It's white on one side with black on the other, and I'm going to just simply put it on my mat, and it will lay. It's best to use a good sticky mat, so one of those brand new mats right out of the package would be awesome. I'm using a 12 by 24 mat only because I have vinyl on the other side that I'm also going to be using to cut with it also. Using a braid just to kind of get all the wrinkles out and make sure there's no bubbles. I do that with my vinyl, and sometimes I'll do it with paper too, just to make sure it all lays down. So the brayers are awesome to use with your Cricut mats. When you're going to use the magnet sheets, you also need to change your blade housing from the green regular blade housing to the blue deep cut blade housing. You want it to be set on a 6 with the arrow pointing out at you. Your settings for magnet on the Cricut are recommended on the side of the package to be a 3 in your speed, a 5 in your pressure, and a 6 in the blade housing depth. We're then going to simply load our mat up, and we're going to be cutting out a paper doll at 7 inches. Now the thing that I wanted to do with the magnets is I didn't want any features to cut out, so I'm choosing to do the paper doll as a blackout. That way it's just a simple image outline of the paper doll because I don't want the features on there, because I'll add them myself with a pen. Alright, now that we have it on there, our size is 7 inches because that's the project that we're working on today, and I'm going to use multi-cut on my Cricut. In order to set my multi-cut, I need to hit settings and hit the OK until I get to where it says multi-cut. I want it set on the 4. As you can see, you can press the arrows and change it 2 to 3 to 4. I like the 4, that's what I need, and so I hit my settings. So now my multi-cut is set. And my arm accidentally moved the size, so we're going to make sure it's on 7. And again, just last minute, make sure your settings are right. Your blade depth is 6, your pressure is 5, and your speed is a 3. And we're ready to cut. Now, as this is cutting, I'll be able to show you that I've already cut a couple of paper dolls using this cartridge, and this is what they look like. Of course, my little boy is naked. I haven't dressed him yet, but here's my girl, and I cut hair for her and the body. But the cool thing about my little girl is that her clothes are not paper and they're not magnet. They are actually fabric. And how I did this was I used Stiffy fabric stiffener on regular fabric. I painted it last night and let it dry overnight, and it made my fabric stiff enough to be able to cut on my Cricut mat. I did not have to put any Wonder Under anything on there. All I did was lay it down straight on the mat and cut out my little outfit. The cool thing about this particular cartridge is it has a feature to cut the clothes out with the tabs so that you can actually use them the way paper dolls are supposed to be used to get dressed. And so you put them on, you fold the tabs over the shoulder, and voila, your paper doll is dressed. Now because she is a magnet, your little girl can play with them on this cute little cake pan that has a lid. I purchased at Walmart for $4.97. So I'll be able to take all her paper dolls and store them inside this handy little cake pan. And so if you're going on a trip, you can take this little pan with all the little hairs, the different sizes, different colors. We can change up what they're wearing. All the different clothes can be stored right in this cute little cake pan, because it has a lid on it. So then we're going to change her there. From a boy to a girl, we'll put hair on her. There's all kinds of neat things you can do. Okay, now our paper doll is done cutting, and I've also added a pair of shoes on there. I'm going to unload my mat and show you how easy it is to take these off. The magnet comes out pretty good. Just going to punch it through. There's one shoe. Punch it through this way. And there's the other shoe. Then the paper doll, just basically push with your fingers all the way through, and it comes out easily. All the way through. Kind of like you would a paper doll when you're taking it out of the package. Really easy. There we go. And we've got a magnet paper doll. I'll turn around and you'll see that I have the latte vinyl on this other side. I've already cut 2 of the dolls out for the latte. I'll go and do in a portrait mode and cut my 3rd one out, and that's what gives them their skin. So here's your doll body, doll skin. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and cut out a little suit or some shorts for my little boy doll. And how I'm going to do that is out of this black fabric. This was just a cotton fabric that I had purchased and taken the stiffy fabric stiffener solution, and last night I painted it all, soaked it into the fabric, and let it dry overnight. And if you can see, it's definitely stiff and it's perfect texture now to cut on the mat. So all I have to do is take this fabric and lay it on my mat just as I would cardstock. I use a brayer just to run it down, make sure it's down on the mat really good. Like that. I do need to change my blade housing back because I don't need the deep cut to cut this fabric. So deep cut goes over here, and the regular green blade housing goes back in with the arrow facing out at me. There we go. Now that we've got that in there, I still want my pressure to be on 5 and my speed to be 3. My size is 7, but this time I'm going to choose the shorts. And I want the shorts that are right here. So I'm going to be choosing the tab feature because I do want to be able to use it for a paper doll to dress him. So there we go. There's my shorts and my tab. I'm going to load my mat up. And I like to go in just about 2 or 3 clicks just so that it's not on the edge and doesn't catch. And I can turn off my multi-cut and hit cut. It only took a minute to cut that one out. So I decided to do all the clothes in fabric instead of doing it all in magnets because I thought it would just be more fun and more versatility in all the patterns and things that you can do. Plus it would last longer than paper. So if you do one of these projects, you can use paper, but remember that paper won't last as long in a child's hands, but this fabric will. So here we go. My shorts have been cut. And there they are. All you need to do in order to dress the doll now is fold your little tabs, grab your little doll body, which is the one that I've already got the face on, and simply put on his shorts, just like that. There you go. So this is our crafty gift for Saturday. I hope you guys really enjoyed using it or seeing this. I really enjoyed making it. I've been wanting to play with the magnet fabric for quite some time. And it's really easy and a lot of fun. So give it a try. And thanks for watching. Bye.